This is Broke by Design. As an Ultimate Iron Man, I can't use banks, can't use the Grand Exchange, I can't trade with other players. I only have what I can equip or carry in my inventory. But I've taken it one step further. Using coins in this account is forbidden. I can't buy from shops, I can't charter ships to travel anywhere, I can't do anything that involves spending coins. Welcome to Penniless and Gielinor. In the last episode, I made some progress on some basic skilling. I completed a few early quests to get some early cooking, crafting, and prayer XP. I killed a ton of goblins to get some attack and strength XP. After having to train my fishing and cooking levels to 25 and 20 respectively, I even managed to complete a couple of beginner clues, which, on my very first beginner casket, provided me with my first unique on this account, mole slippers. And we ended the episode with the completion of Waterfall Quest, which brought my attack and strength levels to 31. This week I'm looking to complete a few more quests and continue working on building up the account for my end goal for the season, something I will let you in on in a little while. Alright, it's time to start prepping for my next set of quests. Before that, though, I want to actually recharge my prayer. Let me just head over to the church here real quick. Hey, it's my first altar prayer. I need to get a couple supplies for to start my next set of quests. Need some bread and a tinderbox. Head down to Lumbridge Castle. Have ourselves a pot and a bucket of water. Now is as good a time as any to let you in on my plan for this week. I'm looking to continue gaining experience in all of my combat skills. And what better way to train them up quickly than with quests? My goal is to get the Holy Grail quest done. This quest awards 11,000 prayer XP and 15,300 defense XP. This will quickly bring my prayer up to around level 29 and my defense to about 32. I can already wield adamant weapons, but after this quest I'll be able to wear adamant armor as well. For me to complete that quest, however, I will need Excalibur to defeat the Black Knight Titan. To get that, I will need to complete Merlin's Crystal, which rewards me with it. Not only will I need Excalibur to complete Holy Grail, but it will also become my first significant weapon upgrade. Compared to the bronze sword I'm currently using, Excalibur provides me much better attack bonuses, as well as a plus 20 strength bonus. While not the best in slot weapon, it is much better than what I have now. I also want to complete Tree Gnome Village. I started it last episode to allow me to travel quickly through the maze, but finishing this quest will unlock my best travel method thus far, Spirit Trees. Spirit trees are scattered throughout the map. Currently there are 5 that I will be able to use right away and 3 more that unlock after completing certain quests. You can also plant your own spirit trees, however they are locked behind much higher farming levels. To complete this quest, I think I'm going to need to get my magic level up. The boss fight, while safe spottable, can take quite a while, and if you don't kill him quickly, he will respawn and you must start the fight over. My plan is to get at least 25 magic before I attempt that fight. 25 magic will also unlock my first teleportation spell to Varrock, which is convenient considering there is a spirit tree there in the Grand Exchange that I could use as well. I'm actually going to fill up the rest of my inventory with grain and deposit it all into the hopper. That way I always have flour ready for any time I need it. Alright, got ourselves a pot of flour, and I got plenty of flour left for any other times I need to make some bread. Let's go make our bread. That. We want some bread dough. We'll cook it. Hopefully it won't burn it. Otherwise I gotta come all the way back up here again. Grab ourselves a tinderbox. What I've seen, possibly the easiest way for me to get one. There's a couple spawns, but this one's kind of on the way. Apparently you can search the shelves at Wise Old Man for a tinderbox. Well, let's see what happens. Worst case scenario, I can always go in a Drainer Manor. Apparently I have to talk to him before I can start looking through his stuff. Start searching his shelf. Book. What else we got? More books. More books. Hey, there's a tinderbox. I got my bread. I got my tinderbox. Now it's time to head over to Camelot. We're going to make use of my Barbarian Assault teleport. I think it's a little bit quicker than running around the mountain and everything else. I don't know, we'll find out. I don't have to worry about the white wolves then. Welcome to Camelot Castle. We just gotta talk to King Arthur to start our quest. To talk to a bunch of the knights here. See if anybody knows what happened to Merlin. Sir Lancelot has to say. He's giving me ideas, pointers on how to get in Morgan Le Fay's hideout. Now we gotta run down to Catherby. Hopefully I have enough food. Because I gotta fight for Mordred. I gotta hide in this crate that takes me over to Keep Le Fay. Alright. I just gotta go upstairs. I gotta fight Sir Mordred. Level 39. I don't know if I can beat him melee or if I'm gonna have to switch over to magic. Magic's only level 1. I may have to leave and come back. See what happens. Also, watch out for these guys. Oh, damn, hit me for 5. Alright. Or not. New plan. Well, I need bat bones, so let me attack a bat. Really not doing too good here. Alright, got the bat bones. I think it's time to get out of here. I gotta stock up on food and come back and hopefully beat him. Come up with a new game plan. Alright, since that attempt was a complete disaster, we're gonna have to regroup here. So I'm going to have to get myself some better food, and I think my best option is probably to use magic. So since we're here, we're going to kill some chickens for some feathers, because I can fish for trout now. Trout is a little bit better healing than pike, and I think easier to obtain because all I got to do is kill a bunch of chickens for feathers. And I get a fly fishing rod right on Isle of Souls. I've got some other stuff that I want to do. I need to get myself a wizard hat, maybe some wizard robes. I want to get a staff. So let's grab a whole bunch of feathers right now. Just gotta make sure I don't bury the bat bones. So we're gonna drop the fishing rod. I'm gonna drop the short bow. I don't need that. I get a bunch of feathers. Alright, 60 feathers should be enough. Or 14. I head to Falador next, and we are going to kill some imps. Imps have a 1 in 16 chance of dropping a blue wizard hat. Any kind of magic bonus I can get at this early level of 1, the better. Maybe I can get some beads too, because then I can work on Imp Catcher quest, which gives me some magic XP as well. Which I might just do now anyway. When I think about it, now I'm at it, and I'm in the area. We're gonna do Imp Catcher, so let's start attacking some imps. Hopefully it won't take too long to get all the beads I need. Where's that highwayman? I have a reason for attacking this guy. And that's it right there. Black Cape. Gives me a little bit of defense. Alright, that was quick and easy. I hate when they teleport away. Oh, I got the red bead already. Free to go. Hey, blue wizard hat already. My first magic upgrade. Oh, the black bead now. That's 2. Combat 15, or combat 30, and defense 15 already. Hey, there's our 3rd bead. We just need the white bead. Wow, already. White bead. Got all 4 beads. I've got my wizard hat. And 15 prayer. Alright, let's go take care of this quest. So aside from the 875 magic XP I get from doing this quest, I also get an Amulet of Accuracy. Now, that's definitely not a best-in-slot piece of equipment, but it does give some magic attack bonuses, which will help. So consider it my first equipment upgrade. I need all the magic attack bonuses I can get to try and finish Merlin's Crystal. Quest complete. That brought me up to level 8 magic. That gives me all sorts of attack bonuses, but magic is the key. Let's see. I would like to get a robe. How badly are these guys going to destroy me if I... let's see if I can kill any blue wizards. They drop robes. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. I got some air runes. Alright, we're not doing that. For part 2 of my regrouping plan, come up here to Barbarian Village. Barbarians have a 1 in 32 chance of dropping a staff. That way I can auto-cast. And it gives me a little bit more magic bonus. They also have a negative magic defense, so they're good for training my magic right now. And I can safe spot them, which is a bonus. Magic level 10 already. Beginner clue scroll. Take that. Hopefully I can get the staff before I run out of runes. Yes! Got it! There it is. There we go. I now have a way to auto-cast magic. That makes me very happy. Alright, so while we're here, use up the rest of my runes, and we're going to go down into the stronghold. I want to attack some minotaurs. These guys are pretty safe spottable too, and they drop iron arrows. Oh, 15 magic. I want to use up the rest of my runes and try and get as many iron arrows as I can. I will take the noted pure essence. I haven't gotten any arrows yet. They're supposed to be a pretty common drop. It looks like I got 100 casts left. At least this way I can get some starting ranged ammo. Start training that soon too. Right skull half. That's great and all, but I'll never be keeping the scepter, so really no point picking that up. That was rather disappointing. Only have a total of 37 arrows. Pretty much out of runes. Time to move on. Alright, welcome to the Edgeville Dungeon. I'm down here for one reason and one reason only. It's time to get a looting bag. Hopefully there's nobody else down here. Bother me while I go kill some thugs right in this entranceway over here. I get some more runes. Nature runes will definitely come in handy. Hopefully I can get this looting bag before I run out of health. I'd like to get it before someone comes and decides I'm worth killing for. I don't have a lot, but it's a lot that I've collected. Iron bar. Doesn't help me out any. I should have just gone up to the Ferox Enclave and killed some rats. At least they're not aggro to me anymore, so I can take my time killing them. If I have to sit and wait for my health to regenerate. Otherwise, I gotta go find food. And I don't want to waste any more time getting food. How about level 32? There it is! Looting bag! This thing's flashing like there's somebody around. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here for a minute, because there seems to be people around, and decide what I want to put in my looting bag. Alright, now I gotta get out of here without dying. Next stop, Wise Old Man. The Wise Old Man can assign various tasks which you can complete for rewards. He will ask you to deliver a letter to various NPCs, investigate the thing under his bed, or request anywhere between 3 and 15 of any of the items shown. He will only request tasks based on your level in a given skill. For example, he will not ask for anchovies if you do not have level 15 fishing. Since most of my skills are somewhat low, the tasks should be relatively simple. He offers a pretty extensive rewards table for completing these tasks, such as prayer experience, coins, gems, herbs, seeds, and HP experience for killing the thing under his bed. However, what I am most interested in is the rune drop table. All the runes on this table are common and drop in sets of 10 or 25 depending on task difficulty. The only challenge is that there is only a 12.5% chance to roll this table. The same goes for herbs and seeds. Whereas prayer experience has a 43.75% chance. I'm going to complete a bunch of tasks and see if this could end up being a viable source of runes for me. Alright, let's see what task he has for me. Father Eric, Lumbridge is sure to reward you if you take a note to him for me. Alright, so let's go take this note to Father Eric. That doesn't help me out any. Alright, back to Wise Old Man I go. The only thing that's going to suck is the back and forth. A little herb lore. Well, this would be good for herb lore later, I guess. It's going to take a while. Hoping to get a bunch of runes. I'm curious, though, what the scroll box is. What? I'm gonna try it. You gotta wander around everywhere anyway. Might as well, right? Since I always seem to take a wrong turn, I'm back in Drainer Village. Might as well go see Wise Old Man again. And then we'll go do this clue. Need some bronze spears. Please bring me 9. So I need 9 bronze spears. Northeast Alcarid Mine. Great. We'll get Wise Old Man's bronze spears. And then we'll do... You know what? Keep getting iron arrows too. Works for me. Now they're not going to drop the bronze spears. Defense 20. Hey, bronze spear. There's 1. 8 more to go. All right, see what we get. A new clue. What's this one? Bug Ditter. Go talk to Gertrude. Back to Varrock I go. Alright, Gertrude, step number 2 is a casket. Awesome. Alright, let's see what casket number 3 is. Some cabbage and some air runes. Alright, I'll take the air runes. Cabbage can go away. That works. Alright. Not a complete wasted trip. Let's go kill some goblins. Bronze spear number 2. Alright, I think I need to actually go through this floor so I can stop getting all these questions every time I come through. We're gonna do that real quick. Alright, at least now, hopefully it shouldn't ask me questions anymore. I guess it still does. It's gonna keep asking me until I go through the whole thing, which I'm not doing right now. These guys supposedly drop them more often than goblins. Bronze spear number 3. At least this way I'll continue getting my iron arrows. Why not? Gotta start turning range up soon too. Hey, there's 4. 5 more to go. Hey, another bronze spear. Makes 5, 6, 7. 25 defense. I'm gonna go to Lumbridge. Hopefully get these last 2. But I'm gonna make a pit stop at Farrak's Enclave first. Put some stuff in my looting bag. I'm gonna go to Lumbridge and hopefully finish off getting these last 2 bronze spears from the goblins there. They won't hit nearly as hard. I don't have to sit here and wait for my health to regenerate. These in here. These in here. What we got? Alright. Not ideal, but it works. Alright, let's go to Lumbridge. Just killing these goblins for these last 2 bronze spears. And then come up with some other method of stuff. These will go much quicker. Hey! There's 8. 1 more. And there's the last bronze spear. Thank God. Head back over to Wise Old Man and finish this task and see what he gives me. Grab my allotment of runes from the magic tutor. See if he gives me an easier task. Now we're going on to something else. He gave me coins. Wow, thank you. Don't need coins. Wants 12 cowhides. That's easy. Alright, that one was easy. Herbs. What do you got for me this time? It's 12 eggs now. Give me some runes I can use. I'll keep doing this until he gives me another pain in the ass one. Prayer XP. Alright. There's now 18. Get some new beer glasses. Bring me 6. I'm drinking 6 beers. Up to Barbarian Village. I'm gonna make a pit stop in Taverley to pick up something. Give Wise Old Man his beer glasses. So, in this building in Taverley, go upstairs, and we have a short bow. We're gonna start working on some range training too. Because I think I'm gonna have to do something different to get my runes. One other thing I want to pick up, but it's over in Varrock. Hopefully my next task will bring me close to there. Also gonna run up to the wilderness ditch real quick. Some stuff in my looting bag. Clean up my inventory some. I'll hang out here for a second. Stuff away. We have some room. And let's go back to Wise Old Man. Give him his beer glasses. Okay, task number 5. More prayer XP. Great. Still no runes. Huh, look, I want to go to Varrock, so there we go. Deliver this to Aubrey. Green, I'm sorry. Reldo. Got a letter for you. Give me some seeds. Great. Thanks. I don't need those now. Alright, so this process wasn't nearly as lucrative as I thought it would be. So we're going to have to change pace. Do something else to get my runes. This building right here next to Aubrey's rune shop has a leather body spawn. Gives me my first piece of ranging gear. I clean up my inventory a little bit. Grab myself some food. We're going to go kill some blue wizards. I know they at least drop runes. Lots of runes. And I should be able to get my blue robe top. Let's stop up here at the Grand Exchange real quick. Here, anytime I'm over here by the Grand Exchange, I'm going to put my money in storage. Now, you know, as an ultimate Iron Man, I can't use a bank. As an Iron Man in general, you can't use the Grand Exchange. Except, there's one thing you can buy from the Grand Exchange, and that's a bond. So currently, the bonds are selling for 14 mil, but if I put in my 3057 coins, if I offered it, but I can cancel it and just leave my coins there. And I can actually collect them from any bank, but it acts as a storage for coins. I can keep doing that right up until I have enough coins to buy a bond, and then I just have to do multiple ones. But yep, there's my trick for storing my coins that I collect throughout the series. Let's walk in a ditch real quick. Then we're going back to Barbarian Village for some food. This there. I'm not going to be using that for a while, so actually there's one more place I'm going to go. Isle of Souls has one item that I need. Not too far away from the portal, I don't think. Oh, yeah, let's not go that way. Let's give these guys a wide berth. There it is. Got a plank spawn too. Good to know. Fly fishing rod. Now I can fish for trout, salmon. Enough feathers to catch myself 60 fish. And it's convenient because I can cook it right here on the fire. Eat all the food I can get right now. I only burned 2. How awesome is that? Right, got plenty of food now. Alright. So let's go say hi to the blue wizards. Maybe still sporting my bowl slippers. How long I'm going to hold on to them for. But someone's going to be happy when they see the drop. Nature runes are good to have. Air runes, 5. There's some mind runes. Alright, we'll get some more food. Ooh, law runes, yes. Definitely need those. They're running out of arrows. Oh, blue wizard robe. 2/3 of my outfit now. Total level of 250. 15 ranged. Gonna do a poor sign of interest. Let's see how difficult Sour Hog is. Sour Hog seems to drop the runes looking for pretty commonly. That's not too much of a bear to beat. We'll farm Sour Hog. See how tough this guy is. He doesn't move. Okay, ranging seems to be effective. Right. Oh, there we go. 1000 Slayer XP. 30 Slayer reward points is good. And reinforced goggles. They're level 9. I have to hold on to the Slayer. I have to hold on to these for as long as I plan to farm that thing. Otherwise, I can't get them back without spending 100 coins. After doing a bit of research, I found that there are a bunch of very valuable, to me anyway, spawns in Varlamore. Unfortunately, access to Varlamore is locked behind a quest. Fortunately, though, it is a very short and easy quest. Time to head to Varrock and bang out Children of the Sun, so I can get over to Varlamore for the next phase of my updated plan. Since I'm passing by, let's go deposit some funds. Alright, that's it. Now I can go to Varlamore. Welcome to Varlamore. Exactly where I need to be. Now, bingo. There she is. Oak Shortbow. I even have a black robe I could have gotten from here. Or Oak Shortbow. That'll boost up my ranging quite a bit. Or a little bit. Now, the other nice thing about being here, it's going to take me a while to get there. There are a lot of things here to spawn. There's rope, pestle and mortar, lots of stuff I can pick up from here when I need it. It's going to be great. Awesome to have access to the city now. And this is what I'm here for. 9 iron arrow spawns. I don't know how quickly they spawn or if I'm going to have to hop. I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to get tons of arrows. 500 to 1,000. Be plenty of arrows for them. They come back pretty quick too. Nice. Iron arrows aren't the greatest, but they're now easy to get. There's my 1,000 arrows. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would, especially after I decided to start hopping worlds. I think I'll hang out here for a little while longer and get a few more. I want to make sure I have enough. Alright, so I decided I was going to hop every single member's world, pick up all these arrows. Not bad, 2,400 arrows. Only took about 3 hours or so. I think I got plenty of arrows now for a little bit of range training. So now the next step of my plan is we're going to head on over to Lumbridge and kill a ton of chickens. My goal is to try and get at least 1,000 feathers. Plenty of food for the next phase. So let's get to chicken killing. Combat level 35. So hit points 25. Let's hit prayer 20. There's 500 feathers so far. I help wonder what these farmers think about me out here murdering hundreds of their chickens. Just hit the 1,000 mark. I have a beginner clue. I don't think I've ever gotten a beginner clue from a chicken. Defense 30. Alright, so I spent about 45 minutes here. I got myself 2,000 feathers. 2,400 arrows. I think we're good to go. Even got a clue scroll. Gotta check that out. Yeah, we got this clue scroll, so we definitely gotta try it out. Let's see what it, see if we can do it. See what Charlie wants. Some leather chaps. One thing I really can't get. I know there's a way, but I guess we're gonna hold on to it for now. I was looking at it. There's a way I can get leather. It takes some doing, but in the meantime, finish getting set up for my little grind. I want to clean up my inventory, fish an inventory of food, and get going. Let's wander up here to the ditch here real quick. Actually, no. I don't feel like going to the ditch. We're going to head over to Shark's Enclave. So what don't we need right now? We're going to hold on to that. Ooh. Prize exam. Yes. I do fancy an exam. What am I going to do as a book knowledge? Well, let me finish what I was doing before. So we're even going to put the quest items. I'm just putting everything in the looting bag. We're going to have as much inventory space as possible. Let's get to fishing. Back to Edgeville this way. I think I'm going to use my book of knowledge on prayer. Prayer is going to be very tough for me to level up, I think. At least early. Yeah, we'll use prayer. Use prayer XP. Alright, there we have it. Got a full inventory of food. I've got enough feathers to get some more. Got 2,400 arrows. Sporting my reinforced goggles. Now it's time to start this grind. So I will see you again soon.